does it mean when someone says, my inner child needs healing or needs attention? In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 signs that your inner child needs attention or healing. Hi, my name is Hilary Lehan. I'm a hypnosis specialist helping people with spiritual awareness and stuck emotions. So when we talk about inner child work, it means a part of you formed during early experiences is sort of still influencing you, how you think, how you feel, how you act. And most of us don't even know it's happening. We wonder, though, after the experience has passed, why did I do that? Why did I react that way? So, number one, maybe you find yourself overreacting to smaller things that you might wonder, why would I react to that? Maybe someone forgot to text you back, and suddenly you feel abandoned or angry. This isn't about that moment in particular. This is a younger version of you reacting from an old experience where maybe being ignored meant that they were unloved or unsafe, or the big one, not enough. The idea to catch on to here is that your inner child does not know time. So what you're going through is actually from then, not now. So in fact, reactions are sort of like clues leading to the past. Sign number 2, you avoid conflict at all costs. This goes beyond arguments. You might find yourself freezing up, saying it's fine, it's okay, when it's not. Or we try to fix things that aren't our responsibility. If you grew up in a home where conflict meant yelling, punishment, or emotional withdrawal, your inner child is still fearful of speaking the truth and is believing that it's unsafe to speak up for themselves. So you might see that playing out today in your nervous system, and you might feel like you're in danger if you're trying to set up a boundary. And so it's not a weakness that you're dealing with, it's just a pattern. Number 3, you crave constant reassurance. You might know logically that you're loved or doing well, but emotionally you keep looking for signs like compliments, approval, messages. We ask our significant other, do you love me? This goes back to childhood, where love felt conditional, where you might have had to behave a certain way, perform, or just be perfect to get attention and affection. So your inner child is sort of still looking around, wondering, am I okay? Am I safe? Did I do something wrong? Until that part feels seen and held, this craving for reassurance is going to cycle. Number 4, this is a big one. I just did a TikTok about this. You feel guilty for resting. You might feel like you always need to be productive, you always need to be moving, even on weekends or holidays. You just can't fully relax. And when you do, there's a little voice inside you that says you're lazy or wasting time. As a child, your worth was tied to doing instead of just being. And it can feel wrong to just be still. So that's when you find yourself going back in time, working with your younger self so that they can have permission to just be without feeling like they need to earn it. Number 5, you people please out of fear. You say yes when you want to say no. You smile when you actually feel uncomfortable, and you tend to put others first, even when it hurts. This survival response comes from childhood experiences where being nice kept you safe. Maybe you had to keep peace at home, avoid anger, or win love by being helpful. Your inner child learned, if I make everybody happy, I'll be okay. But that role, peacemaker, caretaker, fixer, that isn't your job anymore. And it should have never been your job. It's time to start honoring your needs. And coming in at number 6, you often feel unseen, invisible, and misunderstood. Even when you have lots of people around you, you still feel alone. like no one really gets you, like you can't speak your truth or be who you want to be. This can come from childhood experiences where your feelings were dismissed, invalidated, or simply ignored. Maybe you were told that you were too sensitive or too much. Now, even as an adult, you might shrink yourself, second guess your feelings, or keep quiet. So the part of you that feels invisible needs help. So if you got this far in the video, how many of those 6 signs show up for you? It's okay if all of them did. This does not mean that you're broken. It means that you're human and just carrying some pain that is not your fault. Your inner child is not a flaw. They're a younger version of you that is sort of caught in time, and they need you to provide that safety, love, attention, and presence. And so you may want to think about doing some imagination work and going back in time in your mind and really spending time with that little one. Start this by noticing when a big emotion comes up. Pause and ask, how old do I feel right now? Just go with the first number that comes to you. What does this part of me need? Then respond gently to yourself. You can journal. You can speak out loud to that inner child. You can visualize yourself giving them what they never had. If this content resonated with you, hit that like and subscribe button for more.